Wow, it's super humbling to be on stage to see how far we have grown over the last few years. I'm happy today to be on stage because I'm actually not here to sell you on CNCF projects or even Juiceros. I'm here basically to talk about our community. I think as a community, it's incredibly important to recognize individuals and organizations that have gone above and beyond in terms of the work they have done for the cloud native effort. So, as a foundation, we've started to award individuals. I'm sure some of you have bumped into folks like Kelsey, Tim, Sarah, and Lucas in the community, and it's kind of great to recognize the efforts they have done. As Dan alluded to earlier in his keynote today, we have an incredibly growing end user community full of companies from finance, to technology, and all different, locations across the world. So one new thing that we wanted to do this year is to recognize one of our end users. So we worked together with our end user community and TOC and kind of came up with a process to highlight an end user that is using CNCF projects and technology in interesting ways that kind of showcase what the best things that we have to offer as a community. So with this wonderful process, they eventually settled and voted upon Bloomberg as the company winning our first end user award. So before we bring them on stage, we worked with them together to create this little fun video of kind of what they're up to. So let's roll that before we bring them up.
My name is Kevin Fleming. I'm the head of open source and technology community engagement at Bloomberg in New York. So Bloomberg is a financial data and information services provider to hundreds of thousands of users around the world. So technology is important to Bloomberg because the company was founded to provide transparency in a trading market that didn't have any, and technology hadn't been previously applied to solve that problem. So the founders of our company did. Bloomberg processes data from hundreds of market exchanges around the world, thousands of news sources around the world, tens of thousands of pricing contributors around the world, and all of that data needs to be delivered to our customers as rapidly as it possibly can be. And being able to deploy that rapidly is fundamental to the services we provide. Our focus on evaluating and deploying cloud-native technologies is all about improving developer productivity and efficiency. We need to allow them the ability to focus on their applications or their data science experiments or whatever other tools they are working on without having to worry about the infrastructure that will be used to deploy them. We're happy to see that Kubernetes and Prometheus and many other tools all fall into the purview of the CNCF. With previous generations of technologies, our application developers had to be aware of how the infrastructure operated so that they could properly express the requirements of their application to provide resilience and fault tolerance and other needs. With Kubernetes, we're able to actually express those requirements directly to the orchestration platform so that it can handle those needs for us. The ability to move applications to an orchestration platform that will let us more efficiently use all of our resources is fundamental to our ability to grow and meet the demands from our clients. One of the reasons that we joined CNCF as an end-user community member is it gives us the ability to participate in conversations among the end-user community members. But those then lead to the ability to participate in the technical oversight committee, which defines the future direction of the project. And that's very important for us to have a voice.
Awesome, that was great. So without further ado, I would like to present representatives from Bloomberg with their award and give them a little time to give us some words. So come on up, Steve and Andre.